What up, everybody? Hope all is well this evening, or afternoon, late afternoon, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, everybody, I'm gonna be doing some live rando, some solo stuff tonight. Just me. Feels really good outside, so I was about to film some Randonautica, I call it Rando for short. I was about to film some rando, and then I was like, man, I could just go live. It feels wonderful. I can walk around, just go until I guess the phone dies. So we are. Thing is, though, I don't have a flashlight. I don't have anything with me. So it's just me and the phone. So this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna find out what happens. But I do have all kind of pins getting ready. I took a bunch of pins from TikTok, from Discord, from videos. So if you ever have an intent that you want me to do, all you gotta do is comment it in the comment section. Comment it on anywhere that we go, and I can do your intent. I'll get them and I'll do them live or in videos. Yeah, I was just gonna film it. I wasn't gonna like do it live. I was just gonna film and then put the video out. But then I was like, man, it kind of feels nice today, so why not go out here and film some stuff? But no, if you're brand new, you just tuning in, what's up, everybody? I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are enjoying tonight. Hope you're having a great weekend. Went and saw Fluffy last night. It was awesome. Had a good time. So tonight we're gonna do some rando. We're gonna do some live. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment for me after the video. If you want to comment during the live stream, during the chat, that's cool. But make sure you comment after the video too. Share with a friend. Check it out. Yes, I know it is what's that, horizontal? It is vertical, but we're trying vertical stuff. We're trying new things. Last time we did vertical, we almost had 1,000 views right here in the live, so that was pretty cool. But without further ado, let me pull out my Rando app and let's get this started. And it is me by myself, no flashlight, no nothing. So it's gonna be an interesting night. All right, my first intent of the night we're gonna have is called True Darkness. Let's see what we can get. True Darkness. All right, we got one. Let me save it real quick. All right. True Darkness, everybody. Our first intent. Void True Darkness, 584, 501, 61-yard radius. And it's actually not that far away. So we kind of got to go up here, turn around, and we should be there. So let's go. So our first pin of the evening is True Darkness. If you don't hear it, you just come in. Just let somebody in the chat know, say what's the intent, and somebody will let you know. But first one of the evening is True Darkness. I do not have a flashlight with me, so this is going to be interesting. I am by myself. This is going to be interesting. I'm doing it at night. Kind of breaking all the rules of Randonautica, but we're going to do it anyways because this is what I do. I enjoy doing this. So y'all don't want to see me. Let's turn around and let's just get going. So we got to turn up here. We go that way. If you see that church right here, one night I was doing rando, and it brought me to this church, and I was out front taking photos, and they were working out front, and they were like, "Hey, would you like to go inside and see the church?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." On the way in, I asked them, I was like, "Yo, is there any chance like the place is haunted or anything?" They said, "Yeah." So if you want to check out my investigation locked inside this church, it's on the channel. Go check it out. It's pretty wicked. Also, there's a possibility that I will be having an abandoned funeral home video coming soon. Yes, an abandoned funeral home on like 200 acres of land. All kind of stuff left behind. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be locked in from like 7 to like after midnight. It's going to be wild. All right, we're getting close to our diameter now. We just passed the barber shop. Got some Canada Dry sign. What up, everybody? So I'm inside the parking lot. We're about to enter our diameter. All right, and we're entering in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're inside of our diameter now. Our pin here is true darkness. So far, it's kind of light. I don't see anything too crazy. I know at nighttime it gets dark down here. But also, this is not the best area in the world. A lot of, like Fluffy said in his thing last night, a lot of houseless. There's some really like bad area around here. So I gotta cross the street because my pin's across the street. And my pin is right. It's right here on this building. This massive building. And my pin is right here. Pretty much right there where the camera is. Huh. Hey, that's something. Pin. Camera. Pin. Camera. If that camera turns this way and starts looking at me, I'm going to think something's up. But then it goes down a little bit. Like I said, it does carry quite a distance. We got a parking lot right here. We got, ooh, that wouldn't have been fun to step in. Break my ankle. We got an old fan system right here. Customer parking. Kind of looks kind of old school. Paid parking. It's kind of a little creepy. Turn my flash on my phone. Parking $10. Little awning. Not ominous, not creepy at all. Do we come out? The diameter does go down a little bit, so we'll walk down just a little bit further. Some old buildings. That looks like a smiley face of some sort. That's not creepy. Ooh, please don't let that fall on me. That wouldn't feel great. Ooh. Anybody in the comment section would actually climb that? Let me know. If you would climb that. Right there, you see that, right? Would you climb that, yes or no? If so, how much would it take? No parking. That's kind of creepy. I think that's abandoned too. Hello, Rachel. What's up, everybody? So our thing ends right here. It goes down this way. I guess we can go this way. This right here is not a great area. These are like some kind of like assistant housing, and there always be like people down here like just hard out on like that hard stuff. The Richmond Summit. Yeah, that place is abandoned. Sorry, I had to clean the lens off. Tile of some sort. Look at that. Seiko kid. Been busted open of some sort. Caesars. Tamil Shack. I can't even read that. Can y'all read that? We got the Rotary Club sign, and then it kind of just goes around. But this whole building is abandoned. Oh, I've never seen that before. Some kind of marquee up there. Used to be a marquee. We got the Miami Vibes place. But that was our first pin, everybody. It was True Darkness. Brought me over here on the back side. Wasn't too crazy. Anything insane. Wasn't anything too insane. Just the area's kind of weird. Get some creepy vibes and all that stuff, but nothing too crazy. I still want to know what that right there was. Obviously, I don't know if it was a... don't know if it was a marquee or something, like maybe this was all part of the Miller Theater, because the Miller Theater is down here, but I don't know what that was for. I will say this, there's a funky smell coming off this building. Oh, it was a JCPenney building. JCPenney building, most people call it the former JCPenney building, but the history of this Broad Street beauty goes back further than its department store days. It started as the Albion Hotel. Built in 1900, stood handsomely in an elegant U-shaped building with various retail stores along the front. In 1921, just 5 short years after the 1916 fire that destroyed downtown Augusta, a lot of people do not know that downtown Augusta was destroyed by a fire. Also, another reason why this city is extremely haunted and not a lot of people know about it. I have a video coming that's going to prove and show you why my city is so haunted, and it's one of the most haunted cities in America that people don't know about. Also, see this building right here? That's a Lamar building. Up there on the top is a $7 million abandoned glass penthouse. I'm coming down here tomorrow to get inside of it. Y'all check out the video. You leave me 500 likes, I will get in that building. But yeah, there was a fire. Burned right side of the center portion of the Albion Hotel through the Ellis Street. Portion of the building was rebuilt after the 1,700 square foot building was released to J.B. White Company, Sears Roebuck. So basically, a lot of this was, like I said, there was caught fire and a lot of craziness happened. But yeah, abandoned. Gonna be wicked. So, True Darkness, we already hit that. So let's go our second one. Second intent is coming from 2 rando videos back. It's called History Marker. So we're gonna check this out. Oh, okay, we got one. Let me save it. Boom. History Marker. Next is gonna be a History Marker, 450, 289, 102 yard radius. And it's gonna be a little bit ways away, so let's go. Should be down a little ways, so we're gonna get to walking. Because we are walking tonight, we're doing this solo, and we are gonna having fun. So like I said, this right here is the Miller Theater. Super bright light. I don't want to hear that thing. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. We got a piano right here. I don't know what kind of people touch it. Yeah, I don't play the piano. The car sounded good though. I wonder if he saw me recording. Jordan Trotter. We are right here at the Commerce Building on 7th Street. There's a place over here called Augusta Podcast. I think you can come over here and like record podcasts and stuff. I could be wrong. So we still got a little ways to go. We got to walk up one more street and then to the right. So put my phone away and we'll just walk. 1967. That's abandoned. Abandoned. Boarded up. Abandoned. A lot of my city is abandoned. Just nothing there. Enjoy your food. Also, just a heads up, I got Patreon back running. I'm back on my Patreon. So if you want to join Patreon, you want to get early access videos, all kind of cool stuff, go check it out. If you don't feel like joining Patreon, all that stuff, and you want to support the channel and you want to support adventures, go check out the merch shop. Got a lot of stuff up. The Valentine's Day stuff is still up if you want to get it. It'll be going down real soon, so I can put up new designs, so go check it out. And if you want to support the channel, you can do it right here on YouTube. It's all appreciated, and it all goes into the videos. Everything I make here, Patreon, goes right into the videos. None of it goes into the personal stuff. Because I work like 7 days a week. My personal life, I'm good. I can do all that. But y'all help goes towards other videos. So let's go around. So we gotta go down this way. We're slowly getting there. The Nomadic Curiosity. Vegas Showgirls. That place is closed because we don't have those around here no more. The Pecos Dime Museum. That thing ain't got much of nothing on the inside. Pecos America Dime Museum. Full of oddities and weird stuff. Museum of the Strange and Weird. Art gallery, rare coffees of the world. Freaks, cappuccinos, espressos, and coffee house. The door's not shut. Wonder why it's not locked. That's interesting. Could have just gone up and pulled the door open and see what happened. Yeah, that's a creepy door. Really super old dress in there. I think I'm going the right way. There's a sparkly horse up there. Let me check my map. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Almost there, to be honest with you. So, if you're sticking out with me, appreciate it. We're almost there. Oh, mud. No bueno. Oh, more mud. Nope. Not sinking in that. We'll just walk over here on the street. Oh, it's getting hot. It was comfortable earlier. I was like, oh, I can just probably walk around and do all this. It's hot now. All right, we're about to be at our diameter. For our next pin, we got a historical marker. The Brunch House. I'm guessing they're only open for brunch. They close at 2 o'clock every day, so yep, they're only open for brunch. Abandoned storefront. Abandoned storefront. Available. All right, we're inside of our diameter now. Boom. Inside diameter. Let's go find out. Okay, we got a monument down here. This might be our first direct hit of the night so far. Whew, it's hot. I am sweating. So our pin here is historical marker. So far we've got an Army National Guard marker right here. The monument placed in honor of all National Guardsmen, 1984. Especially dedicated to the Brief History Battery 2014 CIA Georgia National Guard. Officers and Men, Battery 214 Company. Battery A. I am the Guard, soldier in war, civilian in peace. I bled on Bunker Hill. I stood with Washington at Yorktown. I am the Guard. I saw both sides of the war between the states. The hill at San Juan felt the fury of my charge on the Mexican border. I stood, I am the Guard. The dark forest of Argonne blazed with my barrage. I bowed briefly in the grim, I can't read that, scrambled over the Normandy beach. I am the Guard. I'm guessing maybe that's just like the National Guard. Like, you know? I hear a phone going off of some sort. That's the federal building. I think that's the courthouse. I don't think the one down there is the actual courthouse no more. I think this is it. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's quiet. Ooh, look at that. That's a gorgeous house. Ooh. That looks like it belongs on like a hill somewhere off in like Norway or something. Like Sweden, just on the shores of the Ireland coast. Yo, okay. So yes, our pin is like literally dead on. So everybody, our pin here is historical marker. It's right in front of me. Boom, historical marker. Can't be no more dead on than this. So my pin here is historical marker. We're across the street from the Federal Building, and it's taking us right to a signer's monument. Legitimately, our pin is right here. To the one monument around me. Placed, Sons of the American Revolution. The Signers Monument, dedicated July 4th, 1848. In honor of the signers of the Declaration of Independence of Georgia, George Walton, Lyman Hall, and Button Gwinnett. The first two lie buried in crypts beneath this shaft. Oh! So there's people buried here. Uh-oh. So this giant shaft, there's two people buried here. That would be George Walton and Lyman Hall are buried right here. Shall we pull out our spirit box? And we're literally directly right on top of our pin. Couldn't be no more hit. Like, this is a hit. Couldn't be no more correct if I was like... Literally, that's crazy. Yeah, that house is massive, though. Ooh. Do we want to pull out the spirit box real quick and just see if we can talk to one of them? I guess we can. Why not? Let's see. It says George Walton and Lyman Hall. All right, give me a second. I'm pulling out my spirit box. George Walton, Lyman Hall, are one of you here with us? It says that you're buried here. Is this true?
Occurrence.
It says occurrence. What kind of occurrence? What happened here? Can you tell me if you're buried on this spot? If you are here, can you tell me what you signed? If it says the Declaration of Independence, it says a pact. Oh! Would you consider the Declaration of Independence a pact back in the day? Like, would you consider that like a pact? Like, we signed the Declaration of Independence, like we made a pact and all this stuff? If that's the case, it just literally answered my question. What was the name of the pact that you signed? Okay, this is getting a little crazy here. What was the name of the document that you signed?
Hilda.
Hilda. I don't see a Hilda over here on the sign. It just talks about George Walton. George, if you're here, can you tell me where you were born? So George Walton was born in Virginia. Lyman Hall was born in Connecticut. Button Gwinnett was born in England. So let's see if we can get... Where were you born?
Hunt.
Said Hunt. That has nothing to do with what I was asking. He was a colonel. Maybe he did hunt people. Can you give me some clue that you're here? George, were you captured by the British? I asked him what they signed when they signed. It said a pact. It says that we got to honor the people that signed the Declaration of Independence. You can consider that, I guess you can consider that a pact. So far, nothing really else. How many people are buried here? Okay, now it's gone silent.
Happy.
It said happy. Alrighty, thank you for talking. So like I said, everybody, this pin right here is historical marker. It's a 289 450. It's 102-yard radius. It literally took me directly to this right here, to this monument. Couldn't have been no more correct. It does stretch out this way a little bit, but there is nothing that way. That is the Augusta Richmond County Municipal Building. I think I said that correctly. Municipal Building. Nope, that was correct. But there's nothing down this way, just some older houses. You'll notice down here, downtown, the style of house changes. Sometimes you'll have like a Spanish house. Sometimes you'll have postmodern looking houses. Some look like they belong in England. It's because downtown was a mash of different like soldiers. Like you had Spanish, British, all kind of stuff downtown. And a lot of it was burned down. We had a flood as well. There was a preacher that was walking around, who was a traveling preacher that walked around the city and was telling everybody about a flood. None of them believed him. So they shackled him to a post and left him there to die. And he said before he died, he was going to curse the city with a flood. Well, a flood came, hit the city. And that's what we have a haunted pillar downtown. All right, so let's get up this next pin real quick. Next pin is coming from TikTok. Void. It's going to be a void looking at you. Let's see what we can get. All right, we got one. Ooh, this is a low one. This is a 164 power, so this is going to be a good one. Bookmark. We got it saved. Everybody, we got a void looking at you. 430, 164, 194-yard radius. And that's going to be back that way. So let's get going. It'll take me a minute to walk there, but it is what it is. But no, that one was a direct hit. That was pretty cool. Especially when I said, yo, this right here has got 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence from the state of Georgia. I said, what did y'all sign? And it popped up a pact. Back then, you can consider that a pact, a document, whatever you want to say. But the fact that it said pact, it kind of answered my question. That was pretty crazy. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button for me. Like I said, we walking around downtown. We are doing some rando live, solo rando live. So this is fun. So far, we've had 2 pins. We've had 2 intents. First one was so-so. Second one hit dead on. And now we've got our third one. It says, looking at you. So let's find out what we got. Of course, sounds like it's dragging something. Ooh. Yeah, that don't sound good. Sound like it was dragging something. So I'm heading, we got a person over here walking towards me. If I get kidnapped, you know where I'm at. Train tracks. An extension of the University of Georgia. Church over there in the background. No, but seriously, everybody, thanks for tuning in for this one. It was kind of a last minute thing. It's kind of last minute. I didn't know I was going to do it live. I was kind of just going to film. And then put the video up because I don't have anything. But YouTube's been weird lately. It's not putting the videos out. Views have gone like crazy way down, and it happens with YouTube. I don't know why. But it feels good tonight. You got a little wind going. It's about 60 degrees, but it's a really nice, comfortable 60 degrees. So I figured we'll just go live and have some fun with everybody. So also, we're doing this horizontal thing now. We'll still have regular videos that are vertical thing now. We'll still have videos that are horizontal and all that stuff, but I like trying this vertical thing. So, like I said, we're going to our next pin. Our next pin is called Looking at You. So, hopefully there's nobody there looking at me. If there is, it'll make for an interesting video. I've had my fair share of stalkers for some reason. Every time I go out, it seems somebody follows me. Always seems like it's somebody. What up, everybody? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. How y'all doing tonight? I just gotta really like taco. I just gotta smell like Taco Bell. Huh. Taco Bell just hit me in the nose. It actually smelled really good. To everybody out there watching right now, so we can talk while we're going to the next pin. What is your favorite fast food? Let me know what your favorite fast food is. What's your go-to? I'll be honest with you. I kind of like everything. Not technically, I don't. McDonald's is falling off. I don't care for it. I can't eat Taco Bell every day. You can probably lure me to a cage with a burrito. Don't know why that is, but love some Taco Bell. Things in the mirror. Ooh. So yeah, I may have an abandoned funeral home coming. Arby's isn't bad. I will say this: Arby's is gyro. The gyro at Arby's is phenomenal. I do love Arby's as gyro. Their roast beef, Their market fresh sandwiches used to be good. Nowadays they just taste funky. I just heard somebody walking behind me and nobody's behind me. I'm passing a church. Kind of feel like I'm in a different area right now, like a different city. Kind of cool though. I love salad. Gyros are the bomb. Indian and Chinese. I need to get more Indian. I don't do enough Indian food. I do a lot of Mediterranean. With me working, delivering food, I don't get off until late at night. I work all day, so by the time I get off, there ain't much open. All right. Let me check my maps, everybody, see where we're at. Give me a second. Oh, we're in our diameter. You can get into Wawa. I've never been to a Wawa. What up, Eric? Homemade tacos. See, I haven't had none of that stuff. Like, I like to cook. I make homemade tacos for myself. I do steak tacos and all kind of stuff. I love it. They're good, but a lot of the homemade stuff, I don't eat them that much no more because my mom and my grandparents used to cook all of them. And now that they've gone, they passed away. I don't really eat any of that stuff. Just because the simple fact, if I make homemade food, it makes me think of them. Also, this right here is a year. My grandma passed away a year ago, almost to the date. So if I can get some shout outs to grandma in the chat, that would be appreciative. She passed away. I still miss her like crazy. that last 2 years was rough, man. I lost my grandfather, 6 months later my mother, then like 3 months later my grandma. It was rough. But yeah, just get some shout outs to grandma in the chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, see, I've been to Buc-ee's. I went to Buc-ee's. I drove all the way to Jacksonville just to go to Buc-ee's. But it was cool. Appreciate you. So we got a car pulling up right now, a white car. I'm inside my diameter. We got a car pulling up. Interesting. Yeah, it was rough, man. COVID hit, then I lost. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a rough one, man. But I had a lot of people out there that came through with support, so I appreciate everybody out there that reached out. I do appreciate it. There's people behind me. I guess they're going to that church. But no, we're sitting. We got our pin. It's Void looking at you. First thing on our pin is this abandoned church. Huh? No, I was just looking at it.
No, it's okay. The church, the Southern Baptist Convention, has changed.
I didn't even. I've read the sign, but I've just heard that.
It's now out at Walton Way Wheeler Extension. They moved the church.
Is that the big church right there at the light?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought.
Okay. Read the history about it. It's a very controversial church, and the Southern Baptist Convention is very, very civil war controversial.
See, I didn't know anything about that. I love the architecture of these places.
Right.
And
but there's a huge history on it. That's why you got this.
Yeah, I've read the sign, but I'm not the smartest human being in the world. So when it comes to things, I don't ever place it.
No. Smart is not to look up something that's available on the internet.
Yeah, you're right. I love the history because there's so much history of this city. It's crazy.
You're from where?
From right here.
Okay. Hey, there's a lot of people that still take tours of their own city. I'm originally from Long Island, New York, and Huntington was like the home of Walt Whitman. You know who had to tell me about it? My cousins from California. They said, "Can we see Walt Whitman's home?" Yeah. Where's he live? You idiot! That's what the Walt Whitman Mall's named after. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, it's wild what you don't.
I never forgot that. I was like in grade school, like, oh my god.
It's weird what you come across just kind of walking around looking.
Oh yeah, this is something else. But the Southern Baptist Convention was kind of racist. They also don't like women pastors, but they're losing a lot of members, churches and people. Organized churches losing so many people, they're forced to compromise. So the leaders are changing with their views on women pastors, reluctantly, black politics, because the Southern Baptist Conventions are made of a number of churches, and a number of them are black churches, and they're losing some of these churches. So it's like business.
Yeah. A lot of places, yeah. The almighty dollar, man.
Well, and then too, if a lot of people are no longer going to churches, organized religion in general in America is really on the decline.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of people just, you see them in certain places, but when it comes to other things, you don't really see a lot of people just even going to church.
But I think in the beginning, church was a great place to socialize, especially when, even for the Catholics, you get the early Catholic Irish coming over. Where do they go? The Catholic Church goes, come on in here. We'll take your donations. We'll get you acclimated to the city. We'll help find jobs so that you're earning money and you can donate. because my mom went to a Japanese American Society church in New York. It's the same thing. So even here in First Baptist on Walton Way, they've got a Chinese group. Okay, so some of the Chinese that come to America, what? Hey, come on to church. And they've got their own little tight-knit group. The church goes, this is great. Because why? The Chinese here helped work on the Augusta Canal. They provided labor, and it's changed. But there is I'm Japanese, but there's a lot of Chinese here.
Oh, a lot. They got the church right down here where the train tracks is, where it used to be old Fort Augusta and stuff. They used to have a lot, because I've read up a lot of history, they had a lot of Chinese workers and stuff, not just there, but Sibley Mill had a lot.
And you think about it, when you go out and buy something, what are the odds it says made in Russia?
No, it's not. No, you're right.
And then when you go out to look for food, gee, I'd like to get Russian takeout. Yeah, try to find a Russian restaurant. Let's just go to the Chinese restaurant and get Chinese. Geez, how long have they been buying Chinese? When did these guys get here?
Yeah.
Right? They still don't look like a... Yeah. Here's another thing to screw you up. What would George Washington, the founding father, and Lincoln think of Trump? What would Jesus think of Trump?
Yeah.
What would even Ronald Reagan, Dwight Eisenhower think of Trump?
I'll be that honest with you. The last president I liked, I didn't even get to witness, and that was just reading up on Mr. JFK.
He was described in one article as he was unfit for military duty because of his back. So he got family friends to get him in.
Yeah.
Unlike Trump, whose father had friends and said, we can get him off the hook if you want. We'll get it through a podiatrist and get him off on bone spurs. It's up to you. Mm-hmm. Well, the father goes, okay, Donald, you got this option. You want it or not? Donald goes, yeah, why not? But he's no JFK.
No, I never got to witness him because I was born in '88. But just from reading up on him and doing all my history, he was good, man.
So Kennedy served in World War II. He had a law degree. See, Trump's got no advanced degree, no law degree, no MBA. He does not have a master's in
He's just got
business.
money.
Yeah, but he's losing it quick.
Yeah.
He's out almost $500 million.
Yeah.
But I read this before I came here. How much of it is tax deductible? Forbes magazine says he may be able to deduct his payments to the E. Jean Carroll case. She is on the hook for taxes. But they said, we're not so sure about the New York fraud case. That's trickier. But Trump is going to try to, his people are going to have to look at any tax options. And I only thought about this evening. I thought, what is Trump's tax liability for his lawsuits? I thought, oh my God, I'll look it up, put it on the internet. Bingo. Forbes magazine goes, oh, here's the answer. We thought about this back in January 29, 2024. You're a month late. And I'm like, why would they publish the article? Well, they figure it's a financial magazine. They go, people are curious.
Yeah.
It's
Forbes.
Yeah. And if we don't do it, probably Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg News, somebody's going to do it.
Yeah, somebody's going to post it.
But I thought, good grief. But then I thought, our coins, wouldn't some president, even Dwight Eisenhower and Ronald Reagan, go, I wish they'd make a coin in a dollar bill. I'd like to get my name on denomination.
Yeah.
Like the quarter, like the penny. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is for some people, probably whenever the penny got put out there, they go, that's the slavery guy. They go, yeah, and we put him on the coin for a reason. You're going to have this in your pocket, your kids are going to have it, you're going to have this for a long time. Is this a reminder? And some people go, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Some people go, I don't think about it. They go, yeah. has anybody legislated to get rid of this thing? Do they dare? This is honest Abe Lincoln. Okay, let's see the independents, Republicans, or anybody legislate to get rid of Lincoln's image. That's a
Yeah.
So the thing is, it's still there, and nobody thinks about it. And I realize, well, if you're a diehard Confederate supporter in sentiment, do you keep pennies in your house?
I don't even keep pennies. I don't. That's like I go somewhere. Oh, you got a couple. Please just keep the pennies. It's not that I don't want them. I just don't want pennies.
No, it's a nuisance. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's still there. It's a grim reminder
Of the past.
Of the
Yeah.
past.
Mhm.
I can't get rid of this thing because it's in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, why are the pennies here? Because of this fractional tax. Right? We'd like to round it off to the next higher
Yeah,
denomination.
make it 10 cents.
Yeah, 10 cents to favor the businesses.
Yeah.
Right? They go, oh, we'd be glad. Well, in fact, we'll round it off to the next dollar. How do you like that? People go, no.
Yeah.
Let's get down to the pennies.
Yeah.
Right? Save money, so you're stuck with it. So it's almost like an insidious plot where it's like, all my life, there's always been the penny. And I thought, and it hasn't gone away. I thought, is there a reason for this? It's like the Pledge of Allegiance. Don't forget.
There's everything. There's so much stuff that happens on a daily basis that's oriented. They say we want to get you off the past. We want to be able to move forward, but they throw everything from the past in your face daily.
But part of the past is, remember George Washington, Lincoln, Honest Abe Lincoln, and some of the previous presidents, some of the Republican presidents who were in the military. That's Dwight Eisenhower, Nixon, Ronald Reagan, George H. Bush.
Yeah.
Who wasn't in the military? Jeez, I don't know. Trump. So it's like, but these guys are all dead.
Yeah.
There's nobody from World War II president anymore. When George H. died, that was it.
That was the last one.
So he can't say anything. So we're stuck to a certain degree with your past presidents. It's like, we didn't always vote like this before. We didn't have candidates like this. Trump is so unusual as an American, as a Republican president, as a person.
But it's what we're left with in 2024.
See, the thing is, I'm basically retired. The fate of the nation actually is in people of your age.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Because that's going to be the next group that will have over everything.
So actually, I'm glad we're having this conversation because in my Sunday school class, we're virtually all retired. It's their children.
They're going to be the next ones. Mm-hmm.
And then what they teach their children. So the fact that you're standing in front of the old Southern Baptist Church, it's a good sign because I think a lot of our law is derived from, the Old Testament, New Testament. It's Bible-based.
Yeah.
Like murder, fraud. What's the big thing? Honest Dave, tell the truth. That's all the law wants to do is sort it out. And then what? Oh, do we send them to hell immediately and hang them? They go, no. Pay the fine. If you can't, go to jail for a while. We're not going to keep you there forever. If you behave, we'll try to let you out early. In other words, we're not trying to send you to hell. We could do that the first day. Guilty, dead. Right? Where am I going to go? You're going to hell. You're not even going to be given a chance to repent.
And that's why a lot of jails were turned from, they didn't turn, but they changed the name from jails to detention centers or rehabilitation centers, because they're like, well, we get them in here, we want to try to rehabilitate them and put them back out to the public, but then there's some people that you just they're not going to change.
Well, think about it. I'm Japanese. Okay, so World War II, who were the bad guys? The Japanese and the Germans. So after America and England and the Allies got done beating them up, they could have just said, you know what, let's get the bug spray out, get rid of all of them, and then turn it into another state of the United States. We'll just bring in Americans, give them a good deal to relocate.
Yeah.
But it's like, for the civilians and some of the soldiers, and like the Confederate soldiers, and General Lee, and even Jefferson Davis's, do you swear to rehabilitate, go by the rules, and we can trust you and turn our back on you? You're gone. Does that mean you're gonna let me and my family survive and maybe work? They go, yeah, we need you.
Yeah.
So they're going, okay, because Lincoln could have hanged all of them.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, I think you realize, what am I going to do? Decimate a third of the United States population? What, am I crazy?
Yeah. When you can get work and let them do something to better themselves if they want to.
And in the Bible it says, if you show no mercy, God's not going to
Give you
any.
yeah. And that's one thing I have. Between mercy and just giving people chances, that's that, yeah.
So I think Lincoln must have been reading the Bible thinking, what's the worst can happen if I exterminate them all? I'm not going to make it to heaven. I got to be careful. So it's if they outright misbehave, we're stuck, but we're going to give them a second chance. The United States did that for Germany and Japan. These two countries became major trading partners, and they don't want nuclear weapons right now.
Yeah.
But, you know, Trump's telling Germany, you're NATO, Canada's NATO. I don't think I'm going to have to help you guys. Canada's got nuclear weapons. I had to read up on that. Germany doesn't. You don't want Germany to arm up. They do that. Japan goes, what am I waiting for?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, because Japan's not in NATO, but they realize who's going to protect us against the communist Chinese. And if Trump's saying, you're on your own, like Germany's on their own with Russia, and so is Canada, people are like, you mean we got to go out and get our 15 AR-15? And the equivalent of that is a intercontinental ballistic missile with a nuclear payload on it, and it's actually only good in a submarine that can be submerged. That means, the article I read was Japan is one screwdriver turn away from going total nuclear. They're prepared.
Oh yeah.
And they don't want to. It's like, don't let the dogs loose, because there's no telling what we're going to do with that.
People do stuff when they're pushed to that point or backed into a corner where they don't have a choice.
Yeah, there was an article about Putin where it was on CNN. They said one thing Putin found out when he was chasing rats away, he was kind of a poor individual. The rat that turned around and attacked him. His comment was, never corner a rat. But see, that's the funny thing is, some of these dictators, they were poor. I think Hitler was kind of poor, Putin was poor, Al Capone was poor. So I guess for them, you need power, intimidation, money to survive. But if you're already brought up in a household,
you got everything, yeah.
There's
no drive, because you have it all. You didn't work for it. You didn't bust your tail. Oh, you can say, oh, I started all these businesses. Yeah, with the money that you had. You didn't work and dirty your hands, so you don't know what it's like.
So maybe his father was training him to be tough and didn't realize, I went overboard with it.
Yeah.
The kid is meaner than I thought.
And that's the issue with a lot of, let's say, parents my age, the next group of kids. They don't have that skin that I have. Because I was raised a little bit different. I was still, like, I did wrong, I got my butt whooped.
You what?
I got my butt whooped. Like, if I was doing wrong, I got spanked, I got put in timeout. I went outside and played. The new group of kids, they'd rather sit inside, so they don't have that interaction with people. They don't like people. And then that's when you get all the new ones that are out with guns in schools and doing all this stuff, because they just don't have they have no life.
Yeah, they have no friends.
Yeah.
Well, look at this poor guy with Trump. He's been married 3 times. He divorced 2. He shamed Melania Trump. I don't think they're talking. As I read, where's Melania Trump? They go, that's exactly our question. Where is she? Because she's not there with Donald all the time. is this guy literally frozen out in his own home with his first wife died. The second wife may still be around, but the third wife is Donald out there all alone in his own house. And if he turned on his vice president, because he should be running for re-election with Mike Pence as his vice president. Yeah. So it's like, this guy, can he even hire back some of his old people?
His staff.
You know, this guy is, you gotta wonder what he thinks of. Because he sees the news, he thrives on it, but it's like all negative images. What's going on in his brain to survive, to keep from jumping off the bridge? Even if it's a low bridge, you know, like 8 feet of water.
To be honest with you, I have no clue.
You know,
it's gotta be just either the fact that he just doesn't care, or he's just so messed up in his own head, he just doesn't worry about anybody else.
Well, I guess he probably just disengages.
Yep, probably so.
Just turns off. So basically, if you have a guilty conscience, what do? Well, let's shut that button off.
Yep.
But the thing is, like in the picture of Dorian Gray, it's going to show up somewhere, and unfortunately, it's what? It's on the news.
Yeah.
They can't get rid of this picture. Why? Because it's on all the channels.
Yep.
Even on Fox, they're saying, I didn't do it. But it's like, I know I did. They're defending me. I don't need to look at any of this. This is the picture of me all over the television. ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, CNN, on all the publications. And he's going, I'm going to have to change this whole image. I have to win this election. But the thing is some people go, God still knows. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, that's the worst thing they can tell him is, you really think you fooled God?
Well, that's like all these people that I was watching something the other day where it was about the Selena and Yolanda thing, where the lady that killed Selena, the singer, and they were talking about, well, if it's just y'all in the room, the only people that know what really happened are you, her, and God. So you can hide as much as you want to, but he's going to know what you do.
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide because, well, God knows the number of hairs on your head. I mean, you learn even from Christmas, he's got this list already, and it keeps it going 24/7. And apparently it's like even after you die, there's still this list.
Mm-hmm.
So they scare the heck out of kids. So, yeah, you got to wonder if he is okay.
It's something. Or he's just deluded.
Yeah, I'd say, well, what happens to some military vets? I've never been in the military, but why is it these guys with post-traumatic syndrome come home and then they kill themselves? You know, they've seen something or took part in something, but it was so horrific. Like there were like 4 police officers at the January 6th. Capitol Police and Metro Police. 4 of them committed suicide. The thing is this, they weren't handcuffed, shot, beaten, tortured. What happened? They're going to try to sue Trump. But Trump doesn't talk about it. It's like, I had nothing to do with it.
Like you said, he turns off.
But the thing is, it's on the news. They don't talk about it as much. But this guy knows wherever you go, there's somebody going to be looking at you with doubts.
Especially him.
And he's going to think, are you friend or foe? They're going, I'm just standing here. Why, are you guilty? Mm-hmm. So he's got to have people to come out and say, we're for you. Because if you don't say anything, then you might be against me. This guy walking around like a marked man.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's up here. It would be driving most people crazy.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd have done collapsed.
Well, I read an article. They said for military, since 2001, for active duty and enlisted military, there was like maybe 8,000 killed in action. There was like 30-some thousands that died from suicide. A huge number, almost 4 times, almost 30,000 died. They weren't killed in action. What the heck happened? The casualties of war that the military doesn't like to discuss is you could end up dying from the war after you return home and after your VA.
Yeah. See, that's I like exploring all that stuff, but I was looking at something the other day. The take your life rate overseas, whether it be Japan,
Yes.
that stuff is ridiculously high.
Well, look at this. They have something they call death by work.
Yeah.
Where it's like, why are you working so hard? Well, the nation requires it. We're still trying to recuperate from World War II. And they go, you're killing yourself. Hey, maybe we never got out of uniform.
Yeah.
We're still going to die with our boots on at work, trying to get the Japanese economy, because we still have to make amends. We're paying for our father's sins. Or we're just crazy ambitious, but they're saying there's other countries. Yeah, the World Health Organization talked about people that overwork. It leads to stroke, heart attack. You're going to die on the job.
Yeah.
But it's built into the Christian work ethic, too.
Yeah, you're right. And there's just a lot of people out there that just see things that you just can't get over. Like a lot of soldiers, I'm pretty sure, from whether it was Vietnam, any of the wars, just the amount of stuff that you see, it's just, you come home and you're like, I want to shut off. Some people just can't shut off.
I mean, if we were here and we saw somebody get run over and die, worse yet is we watch somebody shoot somebody and die. Worse yet, that guy had a grenade. What happened? He just blew up his upper part of his body. We were here, and some of the junk laid up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's like, we'd never forget it.
No.
We may not even, no, we would never.
Oh, no, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. I've never served in the military, but I don't know if it's just I'm in the right spot at the right time. I've seen people smush between cars and roads, and the last 2 years, I watched my grandfather pass, my mother 6 months later, and then my grandmother 3 months later. And it's just, even though it was nothing but them just not waking up, you don't get rid of it. It will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it just tells you we're pretty fragile. I mean, we could be sitting here and they get some horrific fire or tornado come through there. We could end up being casualties in downtown Augusta due to freak storm.
Freak storm, yep. And that's like 9/11. I wasn't even a part of it, but you'll never forget it.
I was reading about Governor Abbott. It's like, I didn't realize he was a cripple. He's paralyzed from the waist down. You don't see it very much.
No.
He was out jogging in the middle of a storm and a tree fell down and busted his back.
Yeah,
it's probably like, why me?
It's that freak, like you said, it's random stuff that just happens.
And you wonder, does this make for an embittered person? He's a very powerful governor.
Yeah.
And he ships migrants around for fun. But it's like, where does he get his cruel streak from? Maybe he's still upset about it.
Yeah, he's just, why did it happen to me?
Yeah, because they showed him at the border with Trump. And that's when I noticed, I didn't know this guy was in a wheelchair. When did he have his accident? He's been paralyzed since he was like in his 20s because he was out running. And he was just, one, why are you running in a storm, jogging in a storm? And then two, bad luck, the tree falls down and lands on him. He's got to feel like God singled me out for punishment.
Yeah. Or just trial to see if you can make it through it.
That's the way he looks at it. His write-up is, this is a hurdle for me to overcome and succeed in one of the most powerful states in the country, Texas. Because one guy forecasted that by 2050, Texas economically may be more powerful than California and New York combined.
Yeah.
So,
And everybody's moving out of California.
yeah, it's too expensive.
Even all these Gucci, all these expensive designers, they're all leaving.
Yeah, they're probably going to Texas.
Well, I think it's also because State Farm pulled out a lot of insurance, housing insurances and all kind of stuff out of California.
Well, yeah, look at the floods.
Mm-hmm.
Look. Okay, it makes, yeah, the center of the country is going to be moving around.
Atlanta's getting massive too.
Well, all we can do is stick by the Bible and the Constitution. It really looks more like the Bible, right? And just hope you don't lose your marbles. You need friends to say, is this yours? They go, yeah, that's one of your marbles. You just want to stick it
back in here.
You don't, they go, but you don't like me. They go, yeah, but you lost something that's valuable.
Yeah, exactly.
So you owe me, because when I start losing some, I'd like you to
Put them out. Yes, sir.
You know, because if I don't have my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, and my wife, an ordinary kind citizen, I like to know when I lose my wallet out in the street.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Hey, you enjoy yourself.
You too. Have a good time. Oh my goodness. So I did not want to be rude. Okay, I am not a rude person. So I did not stop. I probably shouldn't have spoke, and it probably wouldn't have lasted that long. But man, like the first thing he said, I'm looking at the church. He says, "Why are you taking a photo of a racist church?" I was like, what's going on here? Yo, the pin here was looking at you. That hit dead on. That was like 100% boom. Like, you can't get no more correct than what just happened right there. Like, that was crazy. That came out of nowhere, bro. Like, I'm sitting here, like, I'm about to go do my pin. I don't even got to go to the rest of the pin. That sealed it. That was it. That was crazy. Yeah, that was insane. I don't do politics or none of that stuff, so I'm sorry if y'all had to listen to that. But it was very intriguing. That was weird. I'm pretty sure, you know what? It probably was the simple fact he's probably looking for somebody to talk to about that, and I just happened to be the guy that popped up and was like, all right, let's talk. Like, I'll talk with you. I'm mad, though, that I wasted a ton of battery doing it. But what are we down to now? 42% battery. But yeah, the church, abandoned, haunted, looking at you. That pin's done. I'm not even going to go nowhere else. I've got other pins to do. I can't let my phone die. What time is it now? 7:41. Ooh, we've been live for over an hour. I got other pins to go do, so we're just going to go hit these pins. That was insane. Okay. All right, next pin of the evening. What do we got? All right, everybody, let me save this one real quick. Next pin is coming off of a video. Next one's coming from a video. No, this is actually from the girlfriend. Stranger, 413, 406, 90-yard radius. It's a stranger. That's where we're going. A stranger pin. Probably shouldn't have done a stranger pin after what just happened, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so we got to go. We got to walk straight up. and then down. Actually, we're just gonna walk down. We're gonna cross right here, walk down, and then up. We'll be at our pin. So next pin of the evening is Stranger. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, he probably was looking for somebody to talk to and just needed somebody to talk to. And like his wife came up to him twice and was like, hey, I'm going to church. And he just sat there and talked with me. So, hey, some people just need to hear. And I didn't mind. I don't talk about politics. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't vote. But I mean, hey, if you just need somebody to talk to, I guess I'm there for you. What's in the back of this thing? Nothing. Just a creepy white van. Just a creepy white, not even a van, but just like a, that'll be a good thumbnail. All right. So our next pin of the evening is Stranger. I am out here by myself. If you're just tuning into the channel, I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe. It is free. It helps quite a bit, man. We are at 11,500 subscribers. I am trying to hit 50K. I would love to hit 50,000 this year. That would be so sick. But if we don't, it's all good. But I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Make sure you share the video with a friend. Share the video with a friend. Tell somebody about the channel. If you got social media, put it on there and tag me in it. You get yourself a shout out. You can get yourself a hello. All that fun, cool stuff. It's free. It doesn't cost a dime, and it helps so much. If you want to do all that other stuff, like I said earlier, if you want to donate to the channel, all that, that's up to you. You can join a member right here. You can go check out the merch. Merch is fire. Go check it out. You want to join Patreon? Patreon is back up and running. You can go join over there. You get exclusive access to merch, all kind of cool stuff. But yeah, let's get back to this. Randonautica. Let's shout out everybody in the chat. Let's see, we got Beth, Julie, Link Pops, Chuck. What else we got? There's not a lot of running roughshod. Scott. I know Cap was in here. Kelly. If I see you pop up and I didn't mention your name, I'll get you a shout out. What was that? Yo, that sounded like weird screams. What the heck? I just heard like a boom. That was creepy. Ow, almost fell over. All right, we're getting close to our intent. That is a scream. That's a child scream. I don't know where it's coming from though. Oh, I smell food. Making me hungry. Oh, there's kids down there. All right. All right, we're getting closer to our diameter, everybody. It's gonna be right up here. It's pretty big. It's a 90 yard radius. It's almost the size of a football field. So getting close to our intent now. All right, we're inside of our diameter now. Boom. Intent here is Stranger. I don't want to get followed by anybody. Restricted access. Oh, that was creepy. Oh, that was creepy. I don't like those things. I've seen people fall through those things. It's not cool. Little atrium area. Nothing that way. Nothing that way. Our pen's across the street, so we gotta cross the street. Ain't nobody on YouTube do rando like I do. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. You can fake it, you can stage it, but it's not gonna be like me. I give you legit stuff. We got Lazia. I was just talking about Mediterranean food, Mediterranean restaurant. Our pen is right across the street. It's gonna be right here at this Taste Wine Room. And boom, right on top of our pen. Goes that way a little bit, covers these buildings. Goes down this way where that lady's walking. Covers this area right here. It goes actually down to the, Augusta Commons, so we might have to go check that out. But we got Lazia. We got some cool mural right here on the side of the building. Over 100 singles, 50 albums, 1963. Top charts, 66 weeks. And we've got James Brown. I didn't know him, so I guess to me he'd be a stranger. The Godfather of Soul, everybody. So out here at my next pen, it's called Stranger. And it took me to a mural on James Brown. Godfather's the hardest working man in show business. The Godfather of Soul, R&B Hall of Famer. Over 100 singles, 50 albums. He also got out of trouble a lot because he was rich. Did a lot of bad things. Like a lot of bad things. Was kind of abusive and an alcoholic. And yet we give him the world. Just like Vince McMahon, Ray Lewis, and all these other athletes that are worth money and have money and get away with everything in the world. No, this little wine room's good. This place called Draft Society. There's like a hair thing. That's pretty cool. Dr. Unks, I'm guessing. Oh, that just spells drunks. Fun. Hey, I liked it. I was a fan of James Brown. His statues are actually right over there. But it's just amazing what you can get away with when you've got money. We got photos right here. I'm guessing somebody does. Oh, it's Imagery Studio. Broad Street Suites. Record 2. Oh, this is a record place. Psychotronic. Oh, they got records in there. Cool. The Gallery. Twisted Vibes. To play off of the Georgia logo. Probably don't have permission to use that. That's James Brown's statue right there. And nothing. There's no people around here. I guess that's good. Stranger pen and you don't come across people. Probably because I just came across a stranger a second ago that talked to me about some craziness. Inside of our diameter is the James Brown statue. James Brown Plaza. James Brown statue. You want to check that out? There's a QR code. You can scan that if you want to. I guess see what happens. If you want to check out that QR code, you can. See what happens. There's a camera watching him. says Johnny Savage. It's kind of a weird monument. You would think they can do the teeth better than that. No, I guess they did a good job on the teeth. Was that real size? Because he was a short man. I tried to get at his house one time. Me and my buddy found his house, but it was like guarded up, so didn't check it out. All right, we did that one. Nothing really too crazy. There's somebody across the street with some kind of like buggy. All right, so next one we've got is going to be another intent off of a video. Like if you want to drop intents, let me know. Just leave them in the comment section. I will get to them. Next intent is behind you. Wonderful. Not smart, but we're going to do it. Behind you. Let's see what we can get. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Boom. Okay, we got one. Let me save it real quick. Behind you. Saved. Bookmark it. Next pin, everybody. Behind you. 425, 190 yard power. 190 power, 148. And it's over by the, oh, wow. It's over by the cemetery and the church. Uh-oh. This is going to be interesting. Don't look behind you. It's really quiet. Somebody left a beer. James Edward Oglethorpe. We got a core and a cup. Supposedly we got the Fountain of Youth over here. Got some graffiti. If I see myself, it's over with, because that's a doppelganger. And you die if you see your doppelganger. So I hope I don't. What's back here? Oh, there's a bag right there on the trash can. Uh-oh, what do we got right here? There's a bag. Everybody. We got shoes and clothes. Nothing up there. Nothing there. I don't see anything in that. Man, kind of random red bag on top of the trash can. Probably shouldn't have touched that without gloves on. I am stupid. Got ourselves a random red bag right here. I actually just opened it like an idiot without gloves on. Got some straps down here, center block, fence, some graffiti, backside of a building. But it's a red and black bag. Interesting. Yeah, definitely gonna have to wash my hands. I didn't even think about it until after I did it. I said, probably shouldn't have touched that. A woman painted on the ground. Yeah, probably shouldn't have touched that. That was stupid. That was my fault. Bathrooms. Yeah, wasn't the smartest thing in the world to do that. Ugh. I just hope I remember not to touch my face. And boom. Okay, we gotta walk across the street. Yo, there's nobody coming, man. I feel like I live in a freaking... Yo, this is like a dead town. Look at this. Ghost town. Nobody around. It's like it's a freaking... Well, there's a car coming now. Without that car coming right now, it would literally look like I was just in a ghost town. Like, ain't nobody coming. Like, all the buildings. Just go get in with any building you want to. But I guess it's Sunday too, so makes sense. Collage, water is life. There's the new Riverwalk arch they put up. Probably could have done more with it, but I mean, it is what it is. This place right here is creepy. It's haunted too. Up there, they used to have a gun up there that helped them win the war. Win the war. Little Moore building. $7 million abandoned penthouse. Go check out the video. 500 likes. I'll go inside. I will find a way inside that building. I was watching a video the other day of a dude, Big Banks. Shout out to Big Banks. Was up there. I was like, how did you get up there, bro? So I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out. I just could be. That's what I thought. Maybe somebody sleeping around there set a bag up there thinking nobody was gonna go over there and mess with it. Which is probably true. Our next intent of the evening, like I said, we're heading to it now. It is behind you, and it's taking us through a cemetery here in a second. So we've been live for 86 minutes. Woo! 86 minutes. If you're liking the video and you're still with me, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe. Trying to keep the phone as still as possible so it's not just jostling around. All right, we should be getting a little bit closer. I want to get up there. The lights, there's a little area up there, but I don't know who to talk to get up there because you got to have permission to get inside the elevator. So, guess I have to find somebody. Ooh, that thing vibrates. That's weird. Yeah, I know. About 30, 45 minutes of just talking to that guy about some weird stuff. Hey, but that's what happens. I tell y'all, I have some crazy videos, man. And the cool thing about it is, I don't have to fake anything. I don't have to pre-plan stuff. I don't have to pay people to go wait in places and stage stuff so they can jump out and scare me. I don't have to do none of that stuff. It's wonderful. Even my paranormal stuff, I don't have to fake anything. I just have really good luck. I don't know how many people have said in videos, oh, fake. I was like, no, bro. I don't have the money to fake things. I ain't got people out here in the streets hiding. No, we don't do that around here. We're at our diameter. Like I said, we're at our diameter now. Boom. Dead in the middle of our diameter. Well, we were. It just jumped me back down. But our pin here is behind you. My diameter, my pin is actually up there on top of the canal, on top of the river. But it's taking me through the cemetery. So, let's see what happens. I'm going to run my spirit box while we walk through the cemetery. Spirit box is running. Is anybody in that cemetery that would like to speak with me? You can come through and talk to me through this device in my hand. It is stupid hot. I didn't like that. Super sweaty. There's a random car just parked right there, stopped. That's interesting. No people over here like there normally is.
Good.
Good. Spirit box just said good. And now they're taking off as I'm walking up. Good what? Walking through a cemetery. Not a massive cemetery. Still nothing coming through on the spirit walks, which I guess is kind of good. Don't really feel like talking to demons or anything tonight. I was standing there one time doing rando, and it did say that the Lord of Demons was in here. Don't feel like talking to that man tonight. It's also one of the first marshals that died in active duty is buried here. One of the first police officers to die in active duty is buried here. All right. Whew. My goodness, it's hot. This hoodie's gonna have to go. Random towel. This stone marks the site of colonial Fort Augusta, built by the order of General Oglethorpe, trustees in 1736. Oh my goodness, it's hot. Guess that's what happens when you walk around for 2 hours. Your body heats up. All right. Whoa, Faye. Whoa. Definitely didn't have to do that. Wow. Okay. That's insane. I don't deserve that, but I appreciate that very, very much. Like I said, it'll go right back in the videos, so I do appreciate it. Check it out. I'm rocking my Mickey shirt. My girl got me this. And I love it. It's pink. It's got Mickey on it. Can't find it nowhere else. I love it. Thank you, Faye, for the donation. Whew. Okay, so we're still inside of our diameter. We got some people walking up. Sorry about that. I don't like talking when people pass me like that. I knew I heard screams. That's some weird statue right there. Kid was just a screaming. Yeah, it is a little foggy tonight. It is a little bit foggy tonight. Yo, what are y'all doing? No, what? That's insane, man. I will say this, I appreciate y'all. Those are, Beth and Faye have been around since like the beginning, so I appreciate that. But I don't deserve that, so, but I thank you for that. Wow, okay. Appreciate you. All right, we're getting closer to our pin. Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. pin is right here in front of me. Our pin here is stranger. So far, nothing. Which I guess is like, oh no, there's a dude inside a building right here. Uh-oh. We might have another hit, everybody. We might have another hit. Right on top of our pin. We turn this way. There's a dude inside the building right there. Y'all do see that, right? Inside of a building that's for sale that shouldn't have no people in it. Intriguing. There's a person right there. And I know how they're getting in there because the door over here is broken, so they're sneaking in. Which, I mean, I guess technically if I was an abandoned explorer, it's abandoned. Problem is, I live in this town. So you put my face up and say, oh, look at this person. He's been sneaking into things. I would get caught. There's a dude over here. So what's up, everybody? If y'all want to check out these videos right here, these videos are on my TikTok. There's 2 TikToks. I'll try to put them in the comment section. You want to check out these videos? They are on TikTok. They'll also be on like my Patreon and stuff. There's a dude. My intent here is stranger. There's a dude inside of this building, which is for sale. Shouldn't have nobody in it. Yes, it's got power on. It used to be the YMCA and BioScript, but it's been pretty much abandoned since then. And there's a dude just in there chilling. So another pin that's been correct for tonight. Nah, he's homeless. I've seen him quite a few times. He's actually been in the video before. Me and Jose walking down here. He was the one that was like sitting outside. That'd be another hit. And then there's normally people over here, but there's nobody over here. Because sometimes you have people sitting out here like homeless people. Well, there's nobody over here. But that is the second intent I've had. Well, third intent. 3 intents in a row that have hit. The historical marker was dead on. The looking at you was dead on. I had to talk with a guy for a good like 30 minutes. But there's a door down here, everybody, that's been like jimmied open. Probably shouldn't be going down here, but let's try it out anyways. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I meant like idiot as in like I do stuff I shouldn't do. Yeah, see, this door's open. Oh, it's just a parking garage. It is still super creepy. Yo, this is like, yo, the creep factor is insane right now. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, my hairs are standing on edge. Yeah, like I'm on high alert right now. Or like that was weird. There's police cars over there. I don't think I'm on private property. I mean, I could be. Yeah, there's like a bunch of cop cars over here. Like back doors and stuff. A bird just took off. Flying out of this like weird stuff, insulation or whatever. There's got to be an exit around here somewhere. Yeah, look, there's a bunch of cop cars up here. Police motorcycle. There's got to be an exit out of here. Like, this is creepy, bro. Why do I do this? Yeah, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. There's like random cop cars just sitting over there. Is this how you get out? I don't know if I can get out of here though. The issue is if I go down and I can't get out. Sorry, I'm just like extremely like. Oh, I'm glad I shut that door. Oh, I better not be locked in here. Oh no, I better not be locked in here. I better not be locked. I better not be locked in. I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, whew. Okay, I'm not locked in. Oh, that could have gone so bad. That could have gone terribly bad. Something in my head said, put something in that door. That could have gone very badly. I would have had to have called Mike and be like, yo, bro, I'm stuck in a staircase in the middle of some place. That could have gone very, very wrong. Don't do what I do. Just because it says fire exit doesn't mean it's a fire exit. There's a bag over here. Toothpaste and clothes. Yeah, that could have gone very bad. Wow. Yeah. Don't do what I do. Was not smart of me doing that. I just figured because it was a fire exit, it would have opened on the bottom. Good thing I did not take that chance. How much battery we got left? Ooh, we're on 21%. Oh, I'm gonna try to get in another pin real quick, everybody. But we're running on 21%. Super glad I put that piece of cardboard in the door because I would have been stuck. Whew. My goodness, it's hot. Give me 1 second, let me pull up this next one. All right. We got that one. Ooh, my stomach just growled something crazy. All right, everybody, we got our next one. Comes from TikTok. It is screams. So we got avoid power screams 404, 376, 86 yard radius. And it's gonna be, oh, it's behind me. Yo! It's in the spot where that kid was screaming. Yo, no, hold up. Hold up. The pin is taking me back to where we just heard that kid screaming a minute ago, where they're playing down here. Don't tell me Rando knows. Okay, the phone's going into low power mode, everybody. I'm gonna try to get up here as quick as I can because the phone is literally dying. It just said go into low power mode, so I had to hit close. But Rando is taking me up here screaming. This is where, ow, I almost tripped over that. Jesus, I almost died. So it's taking me over here for screaming where that kid was just screaming at. There's no way Rando knows the future. Or could it? Could that be the whole thing about Rando? That used to be the Discovery Science Center. That's why that thing's right there. The thing in between the stairs is still the old science thing. Okay. My pin, my diameter starts right here. Boom, that's on my diameter. What's up, man? He's smoking something funky. So my pen is gonna be right over here. But like I said a minute ago, that's why that kid was just that screaming. My pin's a little bit off into the water, but we're gonna go down here and check it out anyways. There's some butterfly wings. Whew. See, I do Rando the way you're not supposed to do it. They say don't do it alone, don't do it at nighttime. Well, I do it alone and I do it at nighttime. But I just get really good videos. Like, it's crazy. Maybe it's just because I put myself in really bad situations to where I get really good content. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. I'm happy. %. Okay, so we still got some battery left. We're just on 19%. So far, no more screams. Just a park. The Goatman Bridge. I'm just playing, it's not the Goatman Bridge. Just the old trestle bridge. I'm covered in a spider web. Sorry. 2 dudes in a boat. I heard some loud noises. Oh, there's people over there. Look at these bathrooms. They're caged up. That's like some stuff you'd see in old, like, forts and stuff. So my pin is right here, literally. Right here on the water. No persons under the age of 13 allowed. Pin's right out here. Right here on the water. Let me pull it up for you because I don't like just telling you, oh, the pin's there. No, I like to show you that I'm actually where the pin is. Pin is right over here in the water. I'm one of those people that actually like to show you where the pin is. I don't just like say, oh, it's over there. So right here we got some massive chairs. Look at these big boys. Now that's a chair. That's not a chair. That's a chair. Got a dragonfly bridge. Kedar, this is Rando. It's basically, it's like, Randonautica is kind of like, what's going on? They're right there, but they're blocked off, yeah. But Randonautica is kind of like geocaching. It takes you to pins and points around, and you go to them, and weird stuff happens. So basically, that's what I've been doing. I generate pins. Randonautica uses quantum mechanics, basically. Basically, they can tell you what's going on, all this kind of craziness. And supposedly can tell you the future. It just told me the future. Like, as I was walking up to that pin, the stranger pin, you heard screams. Next pin was screams. Took me right back to where the screams were coming from. It's like Rando knows what's going on. It's like they know the future. Also, if you're brand new to the channel right now, hit that subscribe for me. I have over 2,500 videos. Yes, I've been on here for 3 years. I started in 2020. I've been on in 3 years. For 3 years, I've got over 2,500 videos from rando, exploring, paranormal, abandoned stuff. I've got some of the coolest abandoned stuff that you can only find right here. There's this massive mill downtown called Sibley Mill. There's only been 3 people allowed in there with permission. Like, I had permission to the whole place. Some really cool stuff. So if you like abandoned stuff, if you just like checking out YouTube, check out the channel. There is going to be something on here for you. I've got everything. The only thing I don't do on the channel is prank videos. Besides that, I do literally everything else. I've got a real cool trip coming up, okay? I'm gonna let y'all know. This Friday, I will be going to an abandoned funeral home. A 3-story abandoned funeral home with everything left behind, sitting on 200 acres of land. That's gonna be crazy. Hopefully I can be live from in there. Also, coming at the end of May, all right? Actually, if I can get into Waverly before May, that's gonna come too. But at the end of May, everybody, be on the lookout, because I'm taking a trip. I'm going from here to Lake Shaughnessy Abandoned Amusement Park. Then I'll be going to a couple other stops, but I'm doing Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, and I'm doing Western State Penitentiary, which is in Moundsville, West Virginia. Those are gonna be insane. I'm gonna do multiple videos from there. I'm gonna have a live stream. I'm gonna have a regular video. I'm gonna have a midnight challenge video, and I'm gonna have a solo video. All coming from there. So if you like haunted and abandoned places, get ready, because the end of May is going to be insane. Also, if anybody out there knows abandoned spots, if you know any abandoned places, any haunted places, any places you would like to see me go check out, please comment below in the video. Comment on anything. Let us know. Let me, somebody in the video, know where you want us to go. If you have permission to get in, let me know. I do not trespass. I do not break in. That's a rule on this channel. I will not do it. But if you have permission or you know any places, please let me know, because I will go to them. Literally, if I can get there, I will go there. If there's any other stuff y'all want to see on the channel, let me know. I'm open to ideas, and I'm doing things new this year. But with that being said, I appreciate every single one of y'all that has stayed on this video this long. We've been live for 112 minutes. It's about 2 hours. Well, close to 2 hours. First live stream of 2024. First Randonautica live from 2024. I appreciate y'all for being in. Thank you, Beth and Faye, for donating. You didn't have to, but it does help, and I do appreciate it a lot. Shout out to everybody out there that watches. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe for me. It's free. It helps the channel so much. Hit that like. Make sure you comment after the video's over with. Don't just comment right here in the live stream. Comment after the video's over with so I can get to your comments. Share the video, share the channel, tell people to come over and check it out. If you want to donate and all that stuff, you can. It's up to you. You can join right here. You can become a member right here on YouTube. You can become a member on Patreon. Patreon is back, and it's really cool, and we're doing some cool stuff. But thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a rest of your good Sunday night. I'm about to go. I got to go get litter for my cats. I've got a new cat. I got 2 cats, and my girl got me, I have Sibley, and then my girl got me another cat. I have Nala. She is an adorable, fat, little, soft, empty tank. She eats all day. But I gotta go get cat litter. I want to get some food. Plus, right now is AEW Revolution, Sting's last match. He's retiring. I gotta check that out, man. But yeah, go follow me on everything. I'll try to put all the links in the comment section and the description. But yeah, go check out the merch while it's still here. I've got some fire. All the merch coming in the future is only gonna be up for 48 hours. And I've got some crazy cool stuff coming. So go check out what I got while you still can. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see all of y'all in the next video. Probably be either Tuesday or Wednesday. So set your notifications, and you heard that, right? There's nobody over there, and I just heard like a ting on the railroad. I just heard something go ting up here on the railroad. Ain't nobody up there. That's insane. But yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out to everybody that's new. I'll see y'all on the next one.